How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Dice Checks. Sorry I missed last week. College kind of drop-kicked me in the face and I had to study up, so I had to cancel everything, including my game. But we're back, and today we're doubling up with two friends. These are my good friends and players, Jacob and Nat. How are you both today?
Good.
I'm glad to hear it. So today we're going to be talking about relationships around the table, during the game, sometimes off the game. So sit down and roll initiative because we're about to get into it. Sit back and roll initiative because we're about to get into it. So, how are y'all doing?
Doing well.
Excellent. Give the guys a rundown of your character. And Nat, what about you?
I play a wood elf druid, and her name is Raksha, and she's pretty cool.
Awesome.
She's pretty cool.
So today we're going to be talking about relationships around the table. So let's start off with this relationship. How is it playing, because you two are a couple in real life, how is it playing D&D together?
It works out pretty well. It's fun. Hang out with friends.
I feel like you want to say something else, Nat.
I get hit a lot for doing things she doesn't like.
Jack is an asshole.
Okay, my character is. I'm not, but my character is.
Jacob is an outstanding role player when it comes to dickistry.
I'm a dick on the inside, but D&D lets me be a dick on the outside while still being a dick on the inside.
Outside too.
The more you know. So, so let's break this down a little bit more, though. Do you find it's easier working together when you are a couple, or do you actually find it more difficult working together?
In the game?
Yeah. Oh no, we're not breaking down your actual.
Okay,
That's Dr. Phil stuff.
like, yeah, we work together fine.
That's Dr. Phil stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not paid enough to do that.
In the game where characters don't usually get along.
No.
Chaotic neutral character, which usually doesn't get along with many people at all.
That's fine though. You do get along with other people in the group though, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Sure. I mean, I try to. I really.
I don't know.
try
I feel like you and Aaron are pretty buddy.
He doesn't trust me. He did. Okay, one of the better relationships is with Garrett's.
Well, let's be honest. If you met you wouldn't trust you.
Huh? Oh, well.
Yeah.
If I met me, God help the world. Stuff that we would do together.
But let's talk about teamwork. Relationships aside, how are you actually when you work together? Do y'all find that your characters mesh pretty well in combat and outside of the game?
Not really.
No, not at all.
He's a scaredy cat.
Huh, me? Oh yeah. I play a rogue. We're not known for our beefiness, our ability to take multitudes of damage. We don't do that.
Roll initiative. Okay, sneak.
Sneak. We're gonna go bye for a bit. Have fun. I'll be back.
That has left you to doing some pretty interesting things, though. But okay, well, let's talk about this for a second. As a moon druid, you have a ton of different abilities that a lot of the players ask for help with. I've seen you be the team's DPS, GPS, tank, healer, psychological advice, peer mentor. How does that work out?
Not fun.
Not fun.
Hey, we have a problem. Go to Raksha.
Yeah, it's kind of a term of endearment at the same time, though, isn't it?
You want to go to a place? Raksha teleports us. We need help. Raksha heals us. We have an ailment. Raksha takes that away.
If you have gold, Jack takes that away.
Yeah, if you have gold, I'll take that away.
Nah. That brings up an interesting point, though. That did happen when we were starting. I wasn't very clear of what you can and can't do to each other. Because, fledgling DMs and whatnot. So, what happened?
Well,
would you like me to say, or would y'all want to collectively explain what happened?
I'll tell my side. If Natalie wants to explain her side, or everybody, it was the group. So, me and another chaotic character went to go turn in a quest, and I did not hand out the rest of everybody's gold for that quest. And it was a large amount of gold that we got.
I forget the exact amount, but it was definitely several thousand.
Yeah, I had a lot of gold by the end of that. I think I had like 30,000 by the end of that one.
Yeah.
I think we're also supposed to get like 6.
Before the DMs are shouting at me for letting that go on, it ended up getting fixed. In fact, your specific defense for doing that was that you were investing in all the other stuff with your money.
Yeah, I did buy stuff for the group.
With their money.
With their money. Not everybody can be trusted. People blow money away. I bought core things we needed.
What was going on in your mind during that net? No,
Yeah.
Don't hit me. I'm far away. But let's talk about that for a second, which we just did. Now let's talk about actually getting along. Do you find that sometimes it's hard to get along always with everybody, not just between you two, in the game? Like, I know there's moments like you and another person are almost identical outside of the game, but y'all have had a couple clashing moments inside the game. Drake.
Yeah, we say yeah.
I was about to say.
Well, yeah, we're very similar, but inside the game, he is a very, I don't want to say goody two-shoes, but
What does Jack would call him?
okay, as Jack would call him a goody two-shoes. This goody two-shoes, we didn't really get along. I wanted to do something. He was always trying to argue with the group why I should be ostracized and stuff like that. The simple stuff. So to get back at him, I decided to dig up his dead parents. Not the character's dead parents, not the player, and relocate them to somewhere else.
If you haven't already seen it, make sure to watch the video with me and Jacob break down loopholes, plot mistakes, and general goofs, because we're probably going to hit on that pretty hard of why the DM watched as somebody attempted to grave rob somebody else's dead parents.
I did. Okay. I will say this. One positive thing out of that, it did help me get along well with Soren, which is the sorcerer. Sorcerer of the group.
Scared Soren.
No, that was
a whole different thing.
Oh yeah, that was the whole thing. That's why he doesn't like me anymore. But at the time, that was a really good bonding moment for me and him, because he was like, he was full blown like, let's do this, and I was like, okay. So because Drake's character was getting on his nerves.
Should we pause and say that Soren was also the other chaotic character that went to turn in the quest with you?
Yeah, Soren was also I let him get his money because I wasn't going to take his money.
He was because he was watching.
Yeah, because he was watching, and I just got him to kind of go along with me taking everybody else's money, and he did not argue that.
Have I ever told you that if somebody were to say draw or create an image of what a bard rogue would look like, you are pretty much the walking rendition. You are the combination of Laughing Gas and the Joker.
Oh.
Like, you are just looking to cause chaos everywhere, and it's hilarious and awesome.
I mean, I do great things. I mean, I do have morals. I do look after. I mean, kids are important. I did want to make a sweatshop orphanage, but that's beside the point.
That did not work, and I did not allow that. FYI.
But I've changed my ways, and I do look after the poor. I do a lot of concerts for stuff like that. But.
All right. So what about you, Raksha? How do you get along with some of the other characters? Do you find that you have particular people you kind of lean towards, or are you pretty much all around everybody's band-aid, for lack of a better word?
Closer people, let's see, Soren and Arondir are probably two of the closest characters.
Which is funny because you and Arondir don't have a lot of moments together. I find that interesting.
Lately it has been. It seems like.
Yeah, I'll admit lately y'all did bond over the fairy thing that happened. They
Soren
found
was against it, but
they found a fairy that was
that was beautiful.
enslaved, and Arondir bought to set free. It got stolen from him, and they went on a rescue mission. A pot was murdered in cold blood, but that's another story for another day. But okay, so we've touched on that. You two find that you don't get along. Here's the question. After the game, do these feelings of not getting along stick? Is the car ride home sometimes awkward?
I probably
we laugh about it.
Yeah, when we walk out of the building, it's usually I might get a stare for an instant, and then we laugh about it and joke.
Good, excellent. I'm glad to hear it doesn't leave any ill will. So, Raksha, because I already touched on Jacob with this. What is some advice for the druids out there? How would you want to play a druid? Or how do you think a druid, what do you want to tell them about playing a druid if they've never tried it?
I like more of the wild shapes than the actual spells. Now, I will say there are some spells that I really like, but I like my wild shapes and my elementals.
Mm-hmm. Moon druids, higher level, can turn into elemental forms, and one of your favorite combinations of that is
Rock Smash.
the cannonball. Yeah, you just like going Eagle, and then immediately, or through other means, because Eagle kind of would negate Elemental, you just like cannonballing somebody as a, 8,000-pound Earth giant.
Yes.
she comboed with Soren with the anti-gravity. And
Yeah.
she's
That
also-
was one of the ways they did it.
Or wings.
Mhm.
Because she has her armor, gives her some flight for a bit.
Yeah. So there's different ways. So that's a good point, though. Speaking of teamwork, you've teamed up with other people for team attacks. Like, don't forget the piggyback.
Yeah,
Sneak attack.
me and Aaron Deer tried to sneak. Well, he wasn't being very sneaky, and I wasn't going to be able to sneak with him running into combat. So I decided to sneak onto him
Yes.
and pretend to be like little backpacks.
And I made you roll stealth. You rolled naturally extremely high.
Yeah.
And you were just a blending in backpack
I rolled a 20.
that got us a prize round.
Oh,
And
and that's
as an assassin, that's very bad for the bad guys.
They were kind of fought. They were pretty weak, but I mean, it was still really fun. It was.
Oh,
really
it was
fun,
amazing. I was loving it. Because it was a unique idea.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your favorite moments that have happened so far, Matt? In our game?
What were those things we went against in the cave, in the Underdark?
No, it was
Remember when
what
we were
case?
saving the little gnome?
Oh, the Umberhulks.
Yeah.
Those
I
are-
liked the
you
Golden
really like
Rose
this?
in Flames. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. You just set them on fire.
Just stand on top of him and burn him to death. But, I like that.
How about the Druid people? Because I know that was something you were looking forward to for a while.
I was scared for Soren.
Oh, yeah. In my game, the Druids and the Mage Guild do not get along.
Actually, surprising. That's actually surprising that your two characters get along that well. Considering, well, I mean, you don't mind Soren, but your background faction really
Try to
doesn't.
get along with everybody,
Yeah.
except for you.
So
Getting along with
I
everybody.
try to get along with everybody. Just no one really likes me because
Because it's
Nah.
hard to trust you.
You always want to look for ways to make things work. Like, you have tried compromising on other stuff, and you've definitely laid back from your antics a lot lately.
yeah.
And I feel like it's been helping. Like, at least in game, none of the other characters are cursing you out anymore.
Yeah.
But he never goes to crossing the line. He always will ask me every single time he tries something, usually beforehand. And a
Yeah.
lot of times you'll ask other people if you can get away with things
Yeah.
before you do it. Every now and then you'll throw a curveball at us, but we try and literally curve it to where its collateral damage is minimized.
The brothel.
Oh, dude.
Trying to get everyone to stay the night at the. Found a great end, guys.
I rest my case. Well, thank you both for coming. It's been an excellent time having both of you. I can't wait to if we see it again. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks
if you
for
had
having us.
fun, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment. If you want to see more of them, let us know. They're a lot of fun people to have around. And we'll see you next time. I'm Zen. Have a day by me. Any last words?
Really?
I rest my case on causing... Never mind. Well, take us home.